Christopher Columbus' involvement in Jamaica. The animation begins in 1493 at the bustling Spanish port of Cadiz. Ships sway gently against the tide as the city buzzes with merchants, sailors, and townsfolk. Columbus, driven by visions of discovery and expansion, oversees preparations for his second voyage. He stands confidently amidst the organized chaos, reviewing maps and consulting with seasoned crew members. His speech to his men is filled with hope, ambition, and the promise of riches and glory, an enduring dream of opening new worlds and unveiling mysterious shores. Scenes highlight the juxtaposition of adventure and the anticipation of the unknown that permeates every corner of the harbor. The fleet of 17 ships sails into the vast Atlantic, embarking on a journey marked by camaraderie and intrepid spirit. The animation captures the essence of life at sea, navigating vast expanses of water, facing terrifying storms, and sharing in the quiet beauty of starry nights. The narrative weaves through Columbus's tenacity and his reliance on maps of the stars, revealing both the beauty and harshness of the open ocean. Moments of tension dissolve into unity as Columbus motivates his crew, keeping morale high while navigating the uncharted waters. On May 5, 1494, Columbus's fleet arrives at the untouched island of Jamaica. The vivid animation portrays pristine beaches, lush forests, and majestic mountains under azure skies. As the ships anchor offshore, the Taino people emerge from the trees, observing the newcomers with curiosity and caution. Columbus surveys the vibrant horizon with awe, seeing potential not just in terms of resources, but in establishing new connections and claims for Spain, marking a moment where wonder meets burgeoning ambition. Initial meetings between Columbus's crew and the Taino are characterized by tentative friendliness and cultural curiosity. Scenes depict Taino chiefs introducing Columbus to their customs, sharing food, and using intricate hand signals to communicate. Columbus learns about the island's extensive fauna and flora, as well as the social structure of the Taino society. Despite language barriers, mutual attempts at understanding and respect bring hope for peaceful exchanges and a shared prosperous future. Columbus organizes meticulous explorations of Jamaica's interiors. The lush valleys, towering hills, and fertile lands hold promises of untold riches. Detailed scenes portray Columbus and his crew documenting resources like gold, spices, and unique wildlife. This exploration is a blend of scientific curiosity and economic interest, with Columbus envisioning the wealth these discoveries could bring to Spain. His reports to the Crown are filled with vivid descriptions and potential benefits, inciting European imaginations. Over time, the relationship between Columbus's crew and the Taino becomes strained due to conflicting demands and expectations. Scenes depict escalating misunderstandings as Spanish settlers demand more food and land. The animation highlights the stark contrast between the Europeans' view of ownership and the Taino's communal lifestyle. These cultural misunderstandings devolve into friction as Columbus imposes European practices, disregarding Taino sovereignty. Tensions escalate into conflicts, reflecting the broader collision of worlds. Responding to growing conflict, Columbus commands the construction of forts, imposing European-style fortifications as bastions of Spanish might. Depicted through scenes of laborious construction, these structures symbolize the shift from exploration to colonial domination and territorial claim. Soldiers drill on sentries, embodying the harsh reality of empire-driven colonization with tensions bubbling beneath the veneer of alleged civilization and progress. As Columbus establishes forts, his crew faces numerous hardships. Dwindling supplies, alien diseases, and social unrest challenge their fortitude. The narrative animates the physical and emotional toll of isolation, cultural disconnect, and the crew's sense of abandonment as reinforcements from Spain dwindle. These scenes depict the foibles of humanity in survival mode, as challenges test the limits of Columbus's leadership amid grumblings of dissatisfaction and thoughts of mutiny. Realizing the need for reinforcements, Columbus sets sail for Spain to secure supplies and support. Depicted through the lens of royal conversations and courtship negotiations upon arrival, Columbus portrays a hero struggling under logistical challenges. He faces skepticism and intrigue at court, balancing the grandeur of his discoveries with the harsh truths of his colonial settlements, stirring interest in future voyages and dousing uncertainties from his patrons and investors. Columbus returns to Jamaica in 1503, but a fierce storm leads to the fleet's shipwreck at St. Anne's Bay. Tried and exhausted, the crew encounters grim prospects on their second stay. Scenes capture Columbus managing immediate survival needs through makeshift camps while renewing tentative contact with the Taino, battles replaced by reluctant alliances as survival trumps enmity. In a desperate bid to save his crew, Columbus employs his nautical charts to predict a lunar eclipse. Scenes depict this as a divine riposte played dramatically against a clear night sky, with Taino villagers awestruck by the celestial event. This moment underscores Columbus's cunning use of knowledge, using ancient science to regain leverage during this desperate maneuver. The ordeal concludes with Columbus's rescue by incoming Spanish ships after enduring months of isolation. Departure scenes evoke complex emotions, a blend of relief, exhaustion, and reflection. As the fleet sails back to Spain, Columbus reflects on his achievements, hardened by the consequences and legacy of an endeavor that transcended exploration into exploitation and cultural transformation. Shifts to a montage exploring the enduring impact of Columbus's ventures. Rich visuals depict newfound ecological exchanges, introduction of European animals, crops altering indigenous landscapes, alongside culturally transformative trades and devastating population declines from disease. These scenes force viewers to confront the profound cost of contact, framing Jamaica's transformation within the broader spectrum of the Columbian exchange. The film concludes with a deep reflection on Columbus's legacy. His role as a fearless explorer, an instrument of imperial ambition, and a harbinger of cultural and ecological upheaval. The closing scenes invite viewers to ponder his enduring mark on history, lingering questions of colonial ethics contrasted with his contribution to global transformation, prompting introspection on the complex interplay of discovery and conquest.